What if the goal isn't to hit to the finish line? So I've been thinking a lot about this because I've realized that we chase a lot of external validation, achievements, success, purpose, meaning, and all that other stuff. But what if that's just an illusion that we just created? Because when we get to the finish line, right, there's always something more, something new, something to go after. What if that is the trap that we created, but we just don't think about it very hardcore? I'm not saying I don't do this personally, but I think we all do. We created the illusion of, well, this means something, and this also means something. This has some sort of meaning. But if you really think about it, it does not have any meaning. Why? We chase a lot of things because we think it's going to make us happy, but it's really not going to. Because think about it this way. If you get a raise at work, a promotion, it's not any different from what you had before. You may got a little bit of a shinier desk thing, whatever, and then a little bit of a paycheck. Like, nothing literally changes. The people don't change. Your life doesn't really change much other than maybe lifestyle creep. It's the same idea. And then there's the big trap where, well, when you get that promotion, you gotta get another one. And I'm not saying it's bad to go climb the corporate ladder, climb any ladder to get a decent high-paying job. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I've been thinking about what type of jobs I think I would be decent at. Like, I think I could do corporate jobs, but I just don't think I could take it too seriously. The only reason why is because we're so fake. We don't care. That's the thing. We all wear masks. Like, everyone wears a mask. Like, we pretend to care about these meetings and all this other stuff, but we really don't. And that's why I'm saying, like, there's a trap. As soon as you accept that deal with a corporate job, you're basically trading your energy, your soul, your life for a paycheck and some benefits. Literally. Think about that. Have you ever looked at someone that works corporate, and when they're not at work, and they're always checking their phones and laptops just to see something about their job 24/7 off their jobs, even on their vacation time, man? That's even the craziest part. People on their vacations with their families, they're still checking their phones and laptops. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, like, prioritizing your work at all, but, like, do it when you need to. And yes, you may say, well, you never worked corporate before, so you don't even know how any of this works. Yeah, you may be right. I never worked corporate. From what I've seen around me and heard around me, it just hurts. Something I also just want to point out real quick. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working corporate jobs. If you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to work minimum wage or low-paying jobs, that's fine. It depends on what you want to do with your life. That's all I want to say. If you notice, like, a lot of people went from corporate to minimum wage jobs because why? They're just tired of the 9-to-5 grind and the rat race. They're just tired of it. Like, trying to chase that achievement and all the illusions that we created in metrics and goal setting. Because every time you hit the finish line, that goal keeps moving and moving and moving away and away and away. What if the goal isn't reaching to the finish line, but just to do it just enough that makes you satisfied, making it in your own way of life? Create your own metrics, create your own rules, but don't make them so strict, because then that's what makes us, I feel like, so disappointed all the time, because we can't ever hit it because we're so focused on other things and this and that. And then maybe go after the other ones that you may not care about, even if there is maybe more that you can do. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with chasing for more, but we gotta be more, like, content with ourselves and what we got, because there's other people around us that would wish to have the things that we want, that we're complaining about. But if there's anything I want you to take away from this video that I talked about, hopefully, is look at your life and think about, what do you want to do in this life? Take a moment to think about, what do you want to achieve in your life that is important to you, not what people told you was important. Because I think we get that wrong a lot. We get told that, well, these things are important because your parents, your teachers, your coworkers, or your peers told you, well, this is important. You gotta check these marks or you don't make it. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I hope this topic actually made any sort of sense. But I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.